Wow, that's hot. This is going to drive me nuts. I ate one piece of mango. Good morning. No te detengas, sigue tu vida. Busca en tu suerte otra ilusión, sí que quería. No te detengas, no, sí que tu vida es mamá. The kiddos were so surprised. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Tuesday. Gina, thank you for seeing Breaking In. Thank you so much. Good morning, Sheila. We are at the beach. So exciting. My glasses are in my backpack. I'm too lazy to get up and get them, but I should. The kids were so surprised. We are so happy to be here. The sun is shining. It is beautiful out. I don't really feel like putting on a bathing suit, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to. Sorry to everybody at Watercolor who has to see my muffin top. Anyway, I need to follow up with the conversation that we had yesterday because I got a ton of messages from people that want to know what happens when you decide to leave the narcissist. Now, there are two scenarios. One is if they are physically abusive, 9 times out of 10, it is best to leave when they are not around because they're not just going to let you go. That's not how it works. So it is best to have a plan, know where you're going, have somebody trusted on the outside who can look out for you and help you. But you have to know this. This is my experience now. This is my experience leaving a narcissist. Mary, my love, my love, my love, my love. Okay. My experience leaving a narcissist was, when I left, he first did the, I'm going to withhold any contact from her. And it will like mind fuck her into thinking maybe she was the one that did all of this and she'll come crawling back to me. Now, it almost worked. No, y'all, this isn't my husband. My husband's in the other room. I'm talking about the man I was with before Michael. Michael isn't a narcissist, y'all. Michael, he could never. Please know that some narcissists, when you leave them, they will withhold all attention, contact, everything. And it will play with your mind. You will spend months trying to get away from them, and then you will finally leave. And they will remove themselves from your life in such a way that you will start to wonder that maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you should just text him. Maybe you should just go meet with him. Maybe you should just... They'll have you thinking maybe you need to apologize. Maybe you were the wrong one. Y'all, don't do it. You got to get past that stage where they cut you off, okay? Because after that comes the charm, just so you know. the charm comes back. They eventually run into you or text you something like, I know it's your mom's birthday. Please wish her a happy birthday. They find any way to get back into your mindset, any way with the charm. This is phase 2. And you start to think, maybe they miss you. Maybe enough time has passed. Maybe they can be different. They can never be different. They physically, emotionally, and mentally can never be different. Narcissists don't heal. They don't grow. They don't change for your pussy. That's the other mistake women make. When you're with a man who was a narcissist in a relationship with someone else, girl, you got to know he's going to be the same way with you. I don't care if mountains crumble, seas roar, the national anthem shoots out of your ass when you have sex. It doesn't matter. He will eventually do the same thing to you. Stop thinking your sex, your love is enough to change a man. You cannot change a man unless he's in diapers. That is a fact. Okay? So they will come back with the charm. Okay? Sandra, I'm so proud of you. Once the charm doesn't work, when the charm doesn't work, they will start trying to make you and anyone else who will listen think you are crazy. Because once they realize they can't get you back, people will start to ask why you broke up. Because remember, you look like the perfect couple. Because you've spent the last however many years lying for him and telling everybody how amazing he is. So now people want to know, why'd y'all break up if he's so amazing? Okay? Now he will spend whatever time he has convincing everybody around you and in his life that you were the crazy one and that you guys had to break up because you were controlling, you were jealous, you were blah, blah, blah. Okay? And you will want to defend yourself. Listen to me. It is natural to want to talk to every person who comes up to you and says, I saw so-and-so. He said y'all broke up because of so-and-so. Listen to me. It is natural to want to tell your story. It is natural to want to defend yourself. Don't do it. He is expecting you to. He is waiting for you to engage. He is waiting for you to spend your time at a bar after 2 drinks going, girl, you wouldn't believe what he did to me. You wouldn't believe what I went through. Don't do it. Take the high road and go, oh, it's not my story to tell. So glad it's over. Not my story to tell. Wish him well. Don't get sucked in to trying to explain who he is to people who don't know the real him, because they won't believe you. Narcissists do such an amazing job of A, presenting an amazingly charming front, and B, convincing the world that you are the crazy one. You won't win. Don't waste your time trying to explain who you are, because the people who really matter in your life already know who you are. Don't waste your time. Anybody who comes up to you and asks you about why y'all broke up and he said, blah, 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 say, not my story to tell. That's it. Give them nothing. The second you start engaging, Amy Owen, I know you're stuck in that phase. Get out. Stop talking about it. Turn it off. Why do you think I was so disgusted with that wine owl the other night? That wine owl that wouldn't shut up and stop saying his name because she was so desperate to suck me back into a space where she thought I would remember her. Girl, I shut that world out so long ago, you and everybody in it. I don't remember that chick, but if she was in that part of my life, she is out. I don't remember you. End of story. I gave myself a lobotomy. That whole part of my life is out. I can't even speak on it because I didn't live it. I don't remember it. It's out of my life, so I can't speak on what I don't know. You could keep saying his name to me, and the only thing you're going to get are these hands. Get all the way the fuck out of my face with that. Not my story to tell. I'm not having that conversation. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. And I know, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. The God's honest truth. When he and I first broke up, for like the first year, I still hacked into his emails to see the way he was talking to other women, because I started to think maybe it was me. He had me truly convinced that I was the problem. He never had any accountability for any problem in our relationship. He would go so hard that he would somehow attribute it to my mother. He had me like hate my own mother. I mean, shit, I got reason to hate my own mother on some days, but he had me thinking like, of course you're crazy because your mother's crazy. Like, and I was legit like, of course I'm crazy because my mother's crazy. That's how bad it was, y'all. That is truly how bad it was. And I'm there analyzing every word he's saying to other women, trying to figure out like, am I crazy? Did I do this? Did I do that? Was it me? And then I realized he was doing the same thing to them. And one day I clicked out of his email, deleted his password, and said, I can never look back. I can never look back because I am stuck in that space and I can't heal or move on. And you know what? Today is 11 years ago. Nope, I lie. 12 years ago today, I got engaged. 12 years ago today, I got engaged. Next week is my 11-year wedding anniversary on Saturday. You want your Michael? You got to stop. You got to let go of homeboy. You got to stop looking in his emails. Stop asking people what he's doing. You got to stop. Get your mind. Who gives a shit? Let it go. It's not meant for you. Take the lesson and run as fast as you can, Forrest. Run. I wish that there was something I could say. I wish that y'all could really hear me on this. It almost killed me. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic. It almost killed me. It was a paradigm shift in my emotional and mental well-being. I was not a healthy person in that relationship. I was not well. It took me a long time to get well. So I'm just letting you know that you can have children together. I know a lot of people who have left narcissists who have children together. Get those kids in therapy. Get them in therapy early. Let him see his children. Have open, honest dialogue with your children about what is acceptable emotional behavior. Teach them to choose their words. Teach them to look for red flags when the narcissistic parent starts to emotionally manipulate them, which they typically do. Unfortunately, you have to work harder. You have to work harder. They will try to alienate you and through their parenting. They will try to. You gotta work harder. Put the kids in therapy. That's all I can tell you. Get people on your side. Pediatricians, dentists. I don't care. Principals. I know that you think you won't get through this. I know you think you'll never get over him. I know you think he will always have control over you. I know you think you will always feel broken. I know you think the sun will never. I went through all of it. All of it. Don't you remember when I had sex with him and stole his money? Guys, you do heal. You do get strong again. If you didn't hear that story, oh my God, that was the best. I pulled a him on him and stole all his money. It was amazing. I don't recommend you do that, but I did it. It was therapeutic for me. You have to know that you really can heal from this. You will heal from this. You will move on from this. You will stop wanting to talk about it. You will stop checking on him. You will stop thinking it was you, and you will truly understand that it was him. Like, not just understand it, but believe it. I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm telling you, you got to know what to expect. It comes in phases. I love you guys so much. How long did I date him? I dated him a little over 2 years. And I can't express to you how much damage can be done to a confident woman in 2 years. I just can't express it to you. I can't explain to you. I went from being in a relationship with a beautiful, loving, affectionate, attentive Dominican man who, granted, the relationship didn't start as healthy as it should, but who made me feel like I was everything that a man could ever want. And I believed him. And we had such a healthy sex life, and we loved each other. To a man who wouldn't touch me and told me that no man would ever want to have sex with me because I was nasty and too sexually aggressive and too much like a man, and I hustled too hard, and I wanted to work like a man, and that I was not fit. I can't even tell you what this man did to me. I can't even put it into words. I don't even, when I go back there, I don't even recognize myself. I don't know who I was. I don't recognize, I don't know, a Mariah Carey moment. I don't know her. I don't know her. I literally don't know her. All I can tell you is you have to get out. And if you have children, you have to protect them from parent alienation, because the narcissist will try. You've got to put your kids in therapy, get people on your side. Principals, pediatricians, dentists, anyone who will listen. It is very damaging. Ugh, Muhammad. I love you. That's why I allow myself to go back there for these talks. I don't like to. I don't want to. I hate it. But I do it because I know how important it is. Write everything down. Remember how you feel. Stop convincing yourself that it's love. I got one girl in my messages right now who's in a relationship with a narcissist who's saying to me, you know, should I wait and ride it out to see if it... Ride it out? There ain't no end to this ride. There is no end to this ride. There's no conductor that's going to stop this ride and help you get off. This is the ride, girl. This is the ride. You're not listening if you're asking me if you should try to ride it out. If you're asking me if you should try to ride it out, I don't know what to tell you. You're not listening to me. I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you. It's why I do this. Oh, Natalie, believe me, Joelle and I know. We lived with it. We know. Yeah, and I do have a lot of shame, Janista. I do have a lot of shame about what I went through. Some days I'm disgusted with myself. I can't even believe I allowed that to happen. But what am I going to do? It is what it is. I love you guys so much today. Have a great, great day.